Alright guys, welcome to my first video on my channel, Indoor Carnivores. Now, I'm mainly going to focus this channel on my indoor growing of Nepenthes, as that's what I mainly have, as you can see right here. I do have quite the outdoor collection as well. However, my focus is on the indoor plants. I think, there's many growing techniques for these indoor plants. And I want to document my experience as I get more into them. So I'll go ahead and explain my setup here. I have two light bars, one back here and one here. I don't remember the exact specs, but they're not cheap grow lights. I think they're about $90 each. And originally they are meant for making a vivarium for reptiles or a bioactive terrarium. And I saw that they were working good with that, with the bioactive terrarium that I had going. So I figured I'd try them for my Nepenthes, and they've worked wonders. So yeah, so unlike many growers of indoor plants or indoor Nepenthes, you can see I'm growing mine under grow lights. Now I do have a south facing window, but I don't have the best light where I live because it's a lot cloudy a lot of times of the year. So I use grow lights. You will see I do have a second shelf up here. Not many plants up here. Some cuttings there, and this big mature vine that you can see kind of swoops down here. So I'll go ahead and get into all the details and all the plants that I have. So this video might be a little long. That'll be okay. If you enjoyed Nepenthes, you get to see all my collection. So I'm going to start from the very back left and then make my way over. So wrapping around the back here, you'll see I have I believe this is Trusmatiensis cross Rafflesiana. Let's see, or Rafflesiana cross Trusmatiensis. Definitely more of a mature plant. Very stout. I got one back there, and it's probably going to be putting off some more pictures back there. Majority of my collection comes from Saracenia Northwest over in Oregon. I've been to their open house many times, and I've got a lot of my plants from them. Over here, this was like one of the first ones that I started off with. This was Nepenthes Gaia. Very easy to grow, vigorous grower, amazing for first-time growers. Got this from Saracenia Northwest as well. Over here, you see a Flore plant. I got this off eBay not too long ago. I had to repot it. Still acclimating. It's about to shoot off a new leaf, so no pictures at all yet. There is a dead one back here, but when this pops, maybe I'll do an update. But this is Aloyi cross Veitchii red cross Burbigii cross Veitchii K. This is an EP plant, so hoping the pictures come off very nice there. Right here in this plant, it is a Nepenthes Red Queen, probably one of my favorite plants that I have. It's a Veitchii cross Maxima, I believe. That is the cross. It's a Tivii. Back here, this taller plant, that is a Peter D'Amato. I believe that is Aloyi cross Ventricosa. And you see it pop in a new picture a little bit back there. Let's see if I can focus on it. Not really. And then it has a little picture back here. Let's see if I can move that leaf. Right back there. Nice little picture. And then a little old one of it right there. Moving on to the next tray, I have another EP. This is a Nepenthes Predator. It is a Hamadacross truncata. Very nice. You definitely can see that. You can see the Hamada in the peristome and the truncata in the size of this thing. These are uppers currently because it is a cutting. However, once it shoots a basal out, I'll start seeing some lowers. Now back here is another EP plant. This is a Nepenthes Aime. I don't know how that's pronounced, but it's another toilet-shaped pitcher. This one is a female and only produces uppers. And the plant of it is just right back here. So I actually just got these two a few days ago from Saracenia Northwest open house. Had some really nice plants. So yeah, back here is another EP plant. This, see if I can pan around to it, is a I honestly forgot the cross of this one. I believe it is a Spectabilis cross Aloyi cross Ventricosa. Yeah, that's also an EP. You can see my sensor push right there. I can tell you the stats later on in this video. It's definitely probably one of my favorites, a very vigorous grower, although I did repot it recently, so it has not shot off another pitcher yet. I'm hoping this leaf that is popping up right over here will shoot off a pitcher, but it doesn't look like it's going to, so who knows. Right back behind it is Nepenthes sanguinea. You know, nothing too special about these guys. They're very vigorous growers. I'm thinking I might sell it. It just kind of takes up room and they're readily available, so I'm not too sure yet. Back here is a Nepenthes fancy fish. You can see it kind of had a leaf jump. The pictures are kind of hidden. It is this first one right here. Not too big. They're kind of neat looking, but I got that from, I believe it's actually from Leilani Nursery, and it was given to Saracen Northwest, and they saw it as a plant now. Now up front, I have a Lowii cross campanulata. You can see the exudate right here, a lot of it, and that comes from its parent Lowii. This recently had a leaf jump right here, and putting off a new tendril right here, so that should turn into one. It's growing very long tendrils, so I'm hoping it's going to be a nice pitcher jump. Now jumping to the back on the right tray, I have a Nepenthes jambon. I got this very recently, maybe 3 weeks ago now, and it's doing pretty well. Acclimated it, and now I'm just having it grow in my conditions. Right up front here is a Berkei cross Hamada. This is a picture of it right here. You can kind of see the peristome has that Hamada. Actually, the whole thing looks like a Hamada, but the peristome is not as fierce. Very vigorous grower. I think this one has about 5 pitchers on it at the moment, so pretty neat. Right here I have a collection of small plants I got from Carnivoro and their Borneo exotic plants. This one's Nepenthes burbigii campanulata, Veitchii cross Lowii cross burbigii cross Edwardsiana. Looking forward to the pictures on this one. Think it should look really nice. I believe it's putting off one here, so we'll see. This one also, this is a Spatulata cross Jacquelineae, very nice. And then this one, can't pronounce to save my life, but it is a Denziflora cross Aristoiloides, something like that. This one, it kept its picture through the acclimation period, so very interesting. Then back here is kind of a crazy cross, the yellow pitchers. I like it, but nothing too special. It is just a Thorelii cross Rafflesiana cross Thorelii cross Veitchii. Very neat. Got that at the open house, Saracen open house, and hope to see, you know, the pictures as it goes along. This is another EP plant I have right here. This is a Ventricosa cross Sibunensis cross Carnculata var robusta. So very cool. These are all my Nepenthes down here. Just jumping up one level. This is another EP plant. This is my vine that is vining down here. I got it about 2-3 weeks ago, and it was acclimating, so it dropped all its nice pictures, unfortunately, but I'll show you the tendrils. It is producing a basil, hoping this basil pops into a nice picture, so we'll see about that. But it is getting light from this here, and then it goes down here. Following the tendrils, you see I got one growing here. I don't know if this one will take, but then there is a big one right here that's kind of right to the right of this red tag. So that'll be interesting to see if those take. I hope they do, because it'd be a nice place for them. Also got this guy wrapping around Indiana Jones here, and then a new leaf it shot out since I've had it. So see how that goes. I'm gonna try probably have it vine up this bamboo stick here and see where that takes it. But then I have Pinguicula Aphrodite or Aphrodite, and then this was my attempt at trying a Cephalotus. Not doing too well. Probably got to recover that. This is a Drosera Adelaide with some sundew down there that I don't know what it's called. Pretty cool nonetheless. And then here are some Ventrata cuttings. I did have a Ventrata in a 6-inch pot, but I sold it. It was just taking up too much room, and Ventratas are readily available. So go ahead, try my luck at cuttings. And actually, this is a Pinguicula pulling that I'm trying to propagate. So we'll see about that. See how that takes off. Probably noticing right here that this has this temperature here. I did recently just get a sensor push, and I've noticed that this is probably very plus or minus like 3 or 4 degrees, and humidity, you know, varies depending on where it's at, especially when it's down here where all the plants are. I believe the humidity lingers around 55-60%, and when I mist it, we'll jump to 70. With the daytime highs being around 75 to 78 degrees, and the nighttime lows being around 60 degrees. So definitely a nice intermediate highland environment. I do live in an area where it cools down in the summer at night, so if I just crack my windows, it'll cool down into the 60s, and winter will be no problem either. To heat my room though, I do have a space heater, and that's just because I like my room warm, and I guess the plants enjoy it as well. So there's kind of a quick overview. I do miss them. I'll see what other videos I can do, but this is just a little, you know, beginning video of all my plants. You know, might have some room for some more eventually, but I don't plan on getting it anytime soon, as I did just get the Predator and Ame. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave any comments, and I'll be sure to address them. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy my setup. I look forward to doing update videos as time goes on, and doing, you know, some documenting through these videos. So I appreciate you guys checking out this first video. If you want to support the channel, go ahead and subscribe and like this video. And other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next update.